Hey guys, my name is Trevor Miller with Church Visuals, and this season we have worked to elevate your worship experience in ways you may have never imagined. On this final episode of Season 3 of Unboxing Your Series Media, we're going to take a deep dive into a series collection called Hook, Line, and Sinker. Every series media bundle we offer includes everything from videos and graphics to social media content and print material, all designed to help introduce people to Jesus and provide an unforgettable worship experience. Hook, Line, and Sinker is a powerful series that tackles the subtle but dangerous way sin affects us when we buy into the devil's lies. Hook, line, and sinker. Just like a fish is lured into a trap by bait, we can easily fall into the enemy's deception. This series is a reminder that the devil's lies are all around us, and if we're not careful, we can get hooked. It's time to expose those lies and arm ourselves with God's truth. So for the final time this season, let's get unboxing. Sin is about much more than just a bad decision. It's about the enemy trying to lure us away from God's best for our lives. Hook, Line, and Sinker is a series designed to help us recognize the bait the enemy throws our way and avoiding falling for it. The fishing theme makes this series visually appealing, especially to men, as it draws a clear parallel between the way fish are lured in by bait and how we can be drawn into sin if we're not careful. One look at this series and it's clear. The focus is on equipping the congregation to recognize and resist the devil's lies. I love this sermon bumper because it captures the essence of the series with its strong, rugged imagery while still being relatable to everyone. Anyone who loves fishing will love this series look from top to bottom. It's a reminder that the enemy's bait doesn't discriminate. It's for anyone who isn't paying attention. Use this sermon bumper to set the tone for the pastor to step up and teach us how to avoid the devil's hooks and stay anchored in God's truth. There are so many creative visual opportunities for this series. Consider transforming your church space to give the feel of a fishing trip. Set up a fishing dock or a boat display out in the lobby with nets and rods where you can engage the congregation as they arrive. You can hand out small, playful fishing lures to remind everyone of how easily the enemy tries to hook us with temptation. As the sermon unfolds, encourage people to reflect on the bait they've taken and how to avoid falling into the devil's lies. For added impact, consider creating a photo backdrop with a fishing theme, allowing people to take pictures with a caught sign to symbolize overcoming the traps of sin. You could also have a plastic fish that people can write on, reminding them of the areas where they've been lured away from God's truth. Let these visuals be a constant reminder for everyone about the bait the enemy uses and how we can stay vigilant and grounded in God's truth. I once visited a church where the pastor kicked off a sermon series with a fishing theme, and the creative approach they used blew me away. The sermon began with a powerful edited video of a pastor actually fishing with professional fishermen. They filmed it in a real boat out on the water, and the fishermen explained how different tactics are used to catch different kinds of fish, whether it's using lures, baits, or specific fishing techniques to lure them in. As they fished, the pastor and fishermen talked about how each tactic was intentional, designed to trick the fish into biting something they didn't realize was a danger. The pastor compared these fishing methods to the evil one's schemes to lure us into sin. He pointed out how just like a fish is drawn in by a seemingly harmless bait, we can be lured in by the lies of the enemy, unaware of the trap that we're walking into. There are of course motion backgrounds and teaching stills that can be used to display your lyrics and sermon notes on the screen, perfectly complementing the sermon bumper and countdown. But the conversation doesn't need to end there in the service. Keep engaging your congregation throughout the week by using the social media graphics provided in the series. Consider posting convicting or thought-provoking one-liners from the pastor's sermon on Sunday, or share tips on how to resist temptation and avoid the devil's bait. You could also post fun, lighthearted content like fishing-related conversation starters or ideas for reflecting on the traps the evil one uses to lure us in. This is not only going to help your congregation, but also reach everyone who follows your church's social media. It might just spark conversation and curiosity and get them to come back to join you for the series as you go forward. Don't forget that, as always, there's a fully editable Photoshop file provided with the other graphic and video content. This gives you a lot of freedom to use what's been pre-made for you to create something new. Make sure you check out the Church Visuals Pinterest board to get some great visual ideas for stage design, kids lessons, other creative takeaways for your congregation. Check the show notes below for a promo code to receive a discount on great products just like Hook, Line, and Sinker. We want to help you visually communicate the gospel so that people can avoid being hooked by sin. So grab your series media today and get unboxing. Thanks for joining me. God bless. This has been a podcast presentation of Church Visuals. Executive produced by Trevor Miller and Carl Barnhill. Edited by Brett McElmore. Title and show graphics by Andrew Lomas. For more resources to help you visually communicate the gospel, visit churchvisuals.com.